Did you happen to know that the GTA 5 logo, which is that V with a 5 in front, is actually a copy of a real $5 silver certificate from the United States in 1899, which is the same time period as Red Dead? That's right, folks. In today's video, I'm going to bring you as many references as possible that I found about Red Dead Redemption within GTA 5, and I hope you guys enjoy this video because it took a bit of work. That being said, without further ado, let's get started. Starting here from the beginning, let's talk about some really simple stuff or Easter eggs that some people already know, actually more well known within the community. The main one I believe is a book inside Franklin's house. If you come here inside Franklin's house, the second house he gets in Vinewood Hills, you will find a blue book titled Red Dead and Jay Marston. Everything indicates that the book was written by Jack Marston, who is the son of John Marston, who even in Red Dead 1 you can already see that he has a bit of a writer vibe. He spends a lot of time with books and such, and everything suggests that yes, he was the person who wrote a story about the cowboys of the past. Additionally, we have an Easter egg here that's pretty straightforward, let's say, which is a coffee shop in the game. Actually, not just one, we have 3 of these coffee shops exactly the same. The name of this coffee shop is Cafe Redemption, and its logo seems to be a pig. From what I understood, it's a pig, but with a cartoonish style, very similar to Red Dead in some parts, especially on those loading screens. I don't know if you guys understood what I meant. So when you come to these locations on the map, you can see this coffee shop with Cafe Redemption written on it, and then it becomes a thing for the guys who come up with theories out of nowhere, right? We have 3 Cafe Redemptions in GTA 5, and according to some crazy people's theories, this indicates that Red Dead Redemption goes up to the 3rd game. Besides that, there's a very subtle detail that almost no one noticed, and it's in the mission Reuniting the Family. In the mission Reuniting the Family, right at the part where Michael starts attacking Laszlo, that's basically what happens. In one of the scenes when Laszlo is falling, if I'm not mistaken, you can see a sign in the background that says no smoking and no discount. These 2 specific signs are written in the font that is used in Red Dead Redemption, which I think the font's name is Chinese Rock. Now this next one is really cool. A lot of people who have already watched the channel here know it, but it's a much more striking Easter egg that many people didn't notice. In the mission Daddy's Little Girl, right when Michael and Jimmy arrive at the beach, there's a guy renting a bike. If you take a closer look at this guy's t-shirt, you'll see that the print on it is the wallpaper of John Marston on the cover of Red Dead 1. It's very subtle, but it's really cool. Besides John Marston appearing clearly in the previous Curiosity, he also appears in GTA Online as one of the parents you can choose for your protagonist. This is to change the appearance and such, based on resemblance to the father and mother, etc. We will also have other people here in GTA Online like Nico Bellic or Claude from GTA 3, but John Marston is here too. Now there's one here that I'm not sure if it would be an Easter egg or if it was left over from the beta that they forgot to remove. It goes like this. We already know that in the GTA 5 beta there were supposed to be horses. In fact, there was the Sharmota heist, which I even talked about here on the channel and everything, where we would steal a prize-winning horse from Martin Madrazo, and so far, so good. According to other lines of dialogue and a lot of files already found within the game, it's pretty clear that horses were supposed to be in there and that was removed at some stage of development. And when you come to this part here in Sandy Shores, you can find a sign, you know, like those normal traffic signs, but indicating that people on horseback would pass through here. This could either be a reference to Red Dead Redemption 1, which was the only one that had been released at the time, or it could simply be a leftover from the beta that was forgotten and the guys forgot to remove it, or even left it on purpose. Now we're going to a really cool one as well. This one is going to be intense. When you reach 100% completion in your GTA 5, you'll unlock a mission called The Last One. In this mission, you'll meet a hunter who is simply identical to a hunter from a DLC in Red Dead Redemption 1, which is the Undead Nightmare DLC. In this DLC, you'll encounter a hunter who is also searching for Bigfoot, and the physical resemblance between the 2 is just bizarre. It's really identical. So it's clearly a reference. Additionally, the final lines when you finish this mission, which is when you reach Bigfoot, are basically the same, with Bigfoot saying the following: "Shoot me, human. I am the last of my kind. We have been living here for 1,000 years in this forest," and things like that. I'll even leave both cutscenes here for you to take a look. Check it out.
Shoot me, human. Make it stop.
I just shot your ass and stop.
I'm the last of my kind.
Yeah, evolution is a bitch.
We've lived in these woods 1,000 years. Shoot me, human. Shoot me.
Oh, I will, you foul creature of the night.
You'd be granting me peace. I'm the last of my kind. We've lived in these hills 1,000 years.
You eat babies.
So now for a simpler curiosity, we have a junkyard in Paleto Bay near the hospital. If I'm not mistaken, there's also a junkyard in Los Santos with the same or almost the same plate. Not sure about that. But in this junkyard in Paleto Bay, all you have to do is kill the character, and when you respawn at the hospital, the junkyard will be right in front of you. And in this junkyard, there's a sign that says Reds up there. Besides making it clear that the reference is to Red Dead Redemption with this Reds beginning, the font used is also the same as the one used in Red Dead Redemption, which is Chinese rock. A little further ahead, there are also some scenes that we can see that are directly from Red Dead 1 that appear in GTA 5. They appear in movies or events on the TV in GTA 5. The first one is in the Pisswasser beer commercial. In this commercial, we can see some locations from Red Dead 1 like Beecher's Hope, where he lives, where John Marston lives, and also Rancho McFarland. Anyway, you can see it briefly, and if you are a person who played a lot of Red Dead 1, you probably caught something else. I only played it once and not that much. The second location from Red Dead 1 that you can see is not on TV. It has to be at the GTA 5 cinema. You must go watch the movie Couple of Oro, and in it you can see a very quick snippet of the Blackwater Courthouse in Red Dead 1. Also, there's a little more well-known one. I think it was one of the first Easter eggs from Red Dead Redemption to be discovered within GTA 5, which is right here on this part of the map. When you enter here, it's like a hidden spot. Almost no one realizes that this place exists in reality. You can see a mural with a night scene, a moon, the stars, and so on, and a guy riding a horse wearing a cowboy hat. So clearly it's a reference to Red Dead Redemption 1. And lastly, there's one here that I'm not exactly sure if it's a connection or not, but here it is. There is a $5 silver certificate that existed in the United States, which is a real note issued in the past, in the year 1899, which is when Red Dead takes place. The bizarre curiosity here is that the logo of GTA 5, which has the word 5 in front, is exactly the same as what we can see on this real note. So, I don't know, I thought it was a huge creativity for the guys to have made this GTA 5 logo the way they did, but no man, it was practically a copy-paste. It could be a reference, it could not be related to Red Dead, but it is definitely absolutely a copy paste from this real life silver certificate to the GTA 5 logo. Now whether this has a connection to Red Dead or not, that's another story. I know the focus of the channel here is more about posting content about GTA 5, but for those of you who enjoy Red Dead Redemption content, click right next to the yellow arrow to see a fact about each mission of Red Dead Redemption, and believe me, you will like it. This is on my friend's channel who is just starting out. He produces great content, definitely worth it. That's it guys, success to everyone, a hug, and see you in the next video.